Salute the Badge is brought to you by Montana Railing, supporting the Main Street of Montana for 30 years.
Police officers are called to deal with incidents that nobody else wants to do. They see a lot of bad, but they also see a lot of good. In this week's Salute the Badge, MTN's Augusta McDonald introduces us to a Missoula City police officer who is retiring after 32 years at the department.
Mark Horner was raised in Missoula and calls this city his home.
It's been an experience watching how Missoula has grown over all those years and how much I didn't realize went on in Missoula until I became a cop.
The city changed and the city police department changed with it.
And we see things that, you'll never unsee them. And that's the biggest thing I think that I've seen change over the years is when I first got on, it was the macho, you take care of yourself. If you saw something, if you felt bad after an incident, you got beat up, lick your wounds, come in the next day, no big deal. Now, if there's an incident where there's a shooting or there's a bad situation that the officer shows up on, they have resources. They bring in people to talk to those officers instead of just letting them deal with it on their own. And that's the biggest plus that I've seen over the years that has grown and been implemented that makes a big difference.
To counterbalance traumatic events he experienced on the job, Horner jumped on board with Special Olympics.
Special Olympics, that was my little getaway. That's why I loved it so much too, is I got to goof around and be who I was. And then I go back to work and hear and see all the stuff and do all the stuff. And it kind of brought me back down. No. Your heart just beams. It doesn't matter if you're out there. We do the tip of cop and I'm there from 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night. And I'm just beaming from ear to ear working with some of them. And it's so much fun. They bring life because they don't recognize themselves as being any different from anybody else because this group is one solid group. And what we bring them is joy and respect. I can't ask for anything more. I mean, I would be lost if I didn't stay with doing something with Special Olympics. And when I can, I will. I mean, it's for the last 12 years, been a big part of my life.
Reporting in Missoula, I'm Augusta McDonald for MTN News.
Horner proudly wore badge number 195.